If I'm not doing good by you, don't live in our pain to wait for 9 years. You have the power. Over 200,000 people voted for me. And I want to stretch it to say more than 1 million people support me. Home and abroad. Just because everybody who support me did not get a chance to vote, does that mean that only 200,000 people support me? There are over 1 million women abroad that support me. If I'm disappointing you, don't live in a pain to wait for 9 years. All power is inherent in the people. If 50,000 or 75,000 of you go sit to that Capitol building and say we're not leaving from here, and you give genuine counts that Darius Dillon has failed us, we want him replaced. The Constitution says a lawmaker can be expelled for cause. Show the cause, give genuine cause, and stay at Capitol building until the Senate is compelled to remove me. Why are you waiting for 9 years to be in pain? It's painful. When you do that, you think your power stops at voting? You think you only have power to vote and your power stops? No, in fact, after you vote, your power begins from there over your elected officials. But you don't want to say, hey, I want to, I for something gave to me, okay, and 9 years was so finished. Or he not supporting my candidate, and 9 years was so finished. Why you want to live in a kind of pain? To some people, I'm no longer a good lawmaker. One, I'm not supporting their candidate for 2023. I can understand the other politics. I can understand. But you see, if I'm not functioning, the purpose for which you elected me to shake table, stand up, be courageous, be different as much as I can as a human being. If I'm failing you and you get good cause and ground, why are you waiting for 9 years? You are more than 200,000 to go vote. What happened to at least 10, 20, 30,000 to go sit in a Capitol building with genuine cause? Say, this man has failed us. We will not wait for 9 years. We will replace him because the Constitution allows for by-election. By-election can be caused by resignation, by expulsion, by otherwise. Otherwise, you too, you are in the otherwise. Your action, your displeasure of our activities, your displeasure of our failure, your displeasure of anything concrete that we have failed to do for you. You are part of that otherwise to create vacancy for by-election. Why you won't wait for 9 years? You make us lazy. Someone will run again and put a don't care attitude. You will be living in that pain. Some people checking, especially some of my folks from ASC. I see them, they'll be posting that 7.5 more years. You'll see whether you'll go by there. Why you won't live in pain for 7.5 years? If you believe I have failed, if you believe I have failed and you have cause, gather the number, have the courage, sustain that courage. Insist that you're not leaving the Capitol building ground until your complaints are heard. You are the employers. You are the employers of us in the legislature. Why you the employers? You follow your employees. Why? Why you the employers? You think you can act on your employees? You make elected officials lazy when you give them 9 or 6 years job, and you think within that period you can cause their removal for you to elect another person. Liberian as a whole, we weak and scary generally. That is why, like him or not, I gave it up to Henry Costa. Anything y'all want to say about Henry Costa? Henry Costa shook this country. It was the power of his voice, the courage of Costa that shook this country when Costa announced that since the political leaders only waiting for election for people to go elect them, they in opposition, the only thing they're doing, they're issuing press statement every damn day, and the government treating the people anyhow. I'm coming to Liberia and I'm coming to lead a protest. And I saw courage, passion in that young man's voice, and I was the first citizen of Liberia to call on a show to say, if you will be two, I will be the one saw you. Then, Yege Koluba called and said, we will be three. Then Senator Oscar Cooper called and said, we will be four. Then Senator Samuel Johnson called and said, we will be five. Then it started to motivate the ordinary people to say, we will be part of it. That's how June 7 came to be. And since Costa decided that, okay, since the people think protest is the worst thing that ever happened, let's see what the political parties in opposition will do. Every day we're fighting and issuing press statements against one another, and just we are then playing on the playground every damn day. Every day. The resilience, the courage of one, Henry Costa, shook the fabric of this country and saw the biggest gathering of demonstrators, Liberians expressing their grievances ever. We're not talking about political gathering where people can go chant battle cry for political candidates. We're talking about where the people themselves can say, we are suffering bad governance, and so we want to express our grievances. We're coming out. The biggest gathering of Liberians to express that gathering brought together Liberians from all across. All across. Because it was something that generally affecting everybody. But political parties will issue press statement only when something affecting the political leader of the party. Nonsense! Nonsense! 35 the students. Tomorrow, class, I will speak to Mr. Cummings, Alexander B. Cummings, and ASC. Hello? Tomorrow. I will say something about Alexander Cummings and ASC as we move forward. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. They can go in the ANC chat room now and prepare the talking points to launch it on Facebook, order tonight, order tomorrow. 7 p.m. I will be right here tomorrow to speak. Yo, go home now. You are going home? I finished leaving your assignment or ANC. Pop quiz tomorrow. Let me get them.